Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about my current favorite makeup brushes, and this is a very highly requested video because I did my favorite makeup brushes like almost a year ago. So I really need to update it. I've learned a lot about brushes and which ones are actually good, and I'm also updating it to be so all my favorite brushes are cruelty-free now. So first I'm going to start off with some affordable makeup brush sets that you guys can get, and then I'm going to work my way up to the high-end brush sets. So the first one that I want to talk about is BH Cosmetics brushes. I've had this brush set for probably over a year now. I still use these brushes a lot. They're very, very good quality, and they're probably the cheapest brushes that you will ever find. Pretty much every single brush set on BH Cosmetics is under $20 unless you get one of their huge brush sets that have like 50 brushes in them. Those are like $35 to $40. But I really highly suggest these if you're starting out in makeup and you don't want to spend a ton of money on brushes that you don't know are good or not. I really highly recommend these. They have a lot of options for different kinds of shapes of brushes and stuff like that, and the styles and the designs of them are very cute too. So yeah, I've been using these for quite a while and I still stand behind them. Next are my pretty much literally my day one brushes. These are the Eco Tools brushes that you buy at any drugstore. This brush actually was my very first makeup brush and I still use it to this day. I love these brushes so much. They are very soft and fluffy and perfect for powder. They also have eye brushes too. And like I said, you can buy these either on their website or I just get mine from my local drugstore. And these come in sets as well. I think you can buy them in separate brushes, but I just prefer to buy brushes in sets. I feel like it's more worth the money and just a better idea to buy a set so you get a variety of brushes in case you end up not liking one brush or not. But all of their brush sets are under $15 and each brush I'm pretty sure is like $3. Again, these are very good for beginners or just people who don't want to spend a fortune on makeup brushes. I know how it is. These are a very good option. Next brushes are some of my all-time favorite makeup brushes, and these are the Real Techniques brushes, and also I'm going to be mentioning the Real Techniques sponge. So Real Techniques is sold at any local drugstore that you have. I usually get mine from Fred Meyer's or Walmart, and all of their brush sets are again under $15, the same, pretty much the same exact price range as Eco Tools. And I just really like the style of the Real Techniques brushes. I love the metallic handles, and the bristles themselves are very nice and very soft and easy to work with. But the most exciting thing for me with Real Techniques is their sponge, because this is one of the best beauty sponges you will ever get for $6. This sponge is only $6 and it compares to the Tarte Beauty Sponge, the actual Beautyblender, and the new and improved Black Beautyblender. If you're not wanting to spend $20 on a beauty sponge, which I totally get because that's so much money for a sponge, this is a very good option. I use this all the time. I've been using these for probably like 2 years now. They're very durable and very good brushes and sponges. So these are really good options for, again, beginners or people who just don't want to spend a fortune on brushes. The next brush set I really love is the Vanity Planet palette brush set. And I like this because this comes with a ton of different brushes. I'm not even sure these are all the brushes that come with it. I just tried to pick out as many as I could from all my brushes that sit on my table. But it comes with a bunch of brushes. You wouldn't, if you bought this set, you wouldn't need to buy any other brushes for your makeup, I don't think, because it pretty much comes with everything that you would need. And I do have a discount code with this one. I've been promoting it for a very long time and I still stand behind it. And it goes from $100 to $30. I personally don't think that this brush set is worth $100, which is why they gave me and a bunch of other influencers these discount codes to give you guys. But I do think they are very well worth $30. It comes with so many different brushes and they are very high quality, and I love that they are fully vegan. I will put the discount, any discount codes that I have, I'll put that down below so you guys have an option to use those. I do get money from this discount code in particular So if you don't want to use it, you don't have to. You don't have to support me. It's fine. You can buy the brush set for $100 if you want. These next brushes are probably, I love all these brushes and it's hard to say which ones are my very favorite, but if I had to pick, these would be probably my all-time favorites. And these are the Luxie brushes. I use these in literally every single one of my tutorials. They have so many options and they're vegan, 100% cruelty-free, and they're like the cutest brushes that I can find. I love this color of brush and I love the rose gold on it. And I love how Luxie gives you so many options with different brush sets. They have eye brush sets, face brush sets, and a combination of different sets as well. There's like so many options that you can have. These are getting to the more spendier side. Their brush sets go from like $50 to one of them is like $350 to $400, I think. And that's their biggest brush set. I'm pretty sure it comes with like 30 or 40 pieces, and it comes with a big booklet of brushes. And that one is extremely expensive, so I don't know if I would recommend getting that one, but their smaller brush sets, like their eye brush sets or their face brush sets, are very, very well worth the money. I do personally like their face brushes better than their eye brushes, just because synthetic hair bristles are a little bit harder to blend out eyeshadow, but they work beautifully with face products, and I definitely use these brushes with my face products literally every single day and in every single one of my tutorials. The next brushes that I'm going to be talking about, some of you, if you're really into being cruelty-free, you might find it a little bit controversial, but I don't necessarily, because they are changing all of their brushes to vegan and cruelty-free brushes. They're just in the process of doing it right now, but they do have a couple of brush sets, and I'm gonna tell you which brand I'm talking about. This is Sigma, and Sigma has some of the best brushes that I've ever tried ever, and they're kind of known as like one of the best brush companies out there. They have two brush sets that are completely vegan and cruelty-free, and that is called the Sigma Tech and the Sigma Max brush set. So I definitely recommend those two for you guys who are interested in cruelty-free makeup brushes. I believe that those two sets are around the $150 range. It is pretty spendy, but you get a lot of brushes worth that money, and Sigma brushes are very, very good. I love Sigma brushes so much. They never seem to fail me. I've never tried a Sigma brush that I don't like. So if you're looking for high-end brushes that actually work and are cruelty-free, I recommend those two sets that I said earlier. This next brush is quite an interesting one. I mentioned it actually in my previous current favorite makeup brushes video, and I didn't really have a good review on it, but now I kind of changed my mind over time. And this is the Artis Oval 8 brush. And if you don't know what these are like the hair brush makeup brushes, and they got really, really popular over Instagram a while ago, and I got sent a set of these. It comes with like this one for foundation, and it comes with like eye brushes and lip brushes in this same like form or design, and I absolutely despise the eye brushes and the eyebrow brushes and the lip brushes, but I have learned and grown to absolutely love this one, and this is the Oval 8 brush, and I use this for stick foundations. Whenever I'm using stick foundations or cream foundations, something a little bit thicker than like liquid foundations, this works so magically, and it just creates the most flawless finish on your face, and it doesn't waste any product. I don't like it with liquid foundations because I feel that it soaks up the product and it drags and it looks patchy if you use it with liquidy foundations. But for example, with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation or the Hourglass Stick Foundation or the NYX Stick Foundation as well, this works so beautifully. This brush alone is $65, and if you want to buy a set from them, it's, I don't even know how much it is. It probably goes up to like $200, but I really only recommend this brush or like the smaller versions of the foundation brushes only for foundation. I hate their eye brushes. And the last brush set that I'm going to be talking about isn't really a brush set. They're just now coming out with these, and they're so freaking good, guys. Like, I'm so excited for her to come out with more brushes, and this is Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are the eye and eyebrow brushes. Each one of these is $18 to $25, I'm pretty sure, so this is a very, very expensive brand, but these are so worth the money if you're wanting to find a really, really high-end makeup brush line. She doesn't sell these in a set. I'm pretty sure you have to buy them separately, which kind of sucks, but that's just how it goes. And lastly, I'm gonna be talking about my two babies, and these are the Beautyblenders. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that I am on the Beautyblender train and I'm not gonna get off anytime soon. I love my Beautyblenders so, so much. Each of these are $20 at Sephora. It's where I bought them. I don't know if you can get them at Ulta or not, but I'm pretty sure you can. So yeah, each of these are $20. This is the first Beautyblender, and I'm pretty sure this is the second Beauty Blender. This is just the black one, and I personally like the black one better than the pink one. The pink one feels denser than the black one, and I find, I don't know if it's just because this is a new product that I'm using, but it's a lot easier to blend out with because it's not as dense and it feels a little bit more airy to work with, and it is a little tiny bit smaller, so it's easier to get like underneath your eyes or in the corners of your nose, and it's just easier to work with. But I love both of them. They're like pretty much the same thing. It's just the slightest difference with the black Beauty Blender. So that was all of my favorite makeup brushes currently. I'm sure I'm gonna be updating this in about a year or so again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave all of the information down below about all these brushes that I just listed off and the sponges, and I will leave links as well and discount codes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you so much, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.